Hey there, guys. Today we have another review, and this is Three Floyds, Robert the Bruce. This is your Scottish ale that comes in at 6.5%. I've actually, had on Beer Advocate, like ticked off, at least reviewed or ticked off, somewhere towards like 1,300 beers. I looked on Beer Advocate. I have zero Scottish ales. Apparently, I've never ever had a Scottish ale in my life, and this is number one. There we go. I believe it's a beer that's around 5 to 7% ABV. They caramelize the wort, so it's probably somewhere towards an old ale or Scottish wee heavy, but those beers are towards like double digits, 8 to 10%. This is a slightly smaller beer. Three Floyds is obviously famous for their Dark Lord and their hoppy beer, Zombie Dust. I love all those, Permanent Funeral, Dreadnought, all that good stuff. But first time having this, so let's dig in. So the beer comes in a nice kind of copper color, mahogany, nice amount of this kind of dark ruby coming in through the light. Let's get the aroma on this. I get a nice kind of like toasty bread. It's like a nine grain wheat kind of bread, toasted all the way. A little bit of nuttiness, a nice kind of caramel sweetness. But yeah, what I imagine is that kind of those seeds that they have in 9 grain or whatever higher grain bread you might have, those like seeds, and like those seeds being toasted in that bread sort of gives off that like aroma very much so. Little hint of maybe like a little bit of dark fruit. Cheers. Yeah, definitely get that note. I get a nice pop again of that kind of when you bite into when you have a really good kind of sandwich. Sometimes like they again use like a high grain bread, so this has all those little seeds in there. I don't always like that. Some people don't like that, but it's a thing. And if you toast that bread very much, those seeds in there sort of give off this extra flavor and sort of help the bread out somehow. And that's immediately what I get in this. It's like toasted seeds, a little bit of like pumpkin seed, a little bit of that kind of thing. Toasted seed flavor, a lot of toasted bread, a little bit of this kind of nutty sweetness. Not too sweet actually for 6.5. Probably around medium amount of sweetness, a little bit of like, but the sweetness is really nice and rich, so it's like reasonably robust, sort of towards like a dark caramel toffee kind of flavor. Yeah, I mean, nice medium mouthfeel. Wow, for 6.5, it's not like really watery. Yeah, definitely a well-crafted brew. Again, for me, I'm not quite sure what to do with this beer. Like, I wouldn't drink this too much. I probably prefer something like a Dogfish Head brown ale if I want something nice and toasty. It probably pairs well with food, if anything. That kind of like bready, kind of rich, kind of toasted flavor probably pairs well with like a grilled cheese or a nice kind of soup or something. But in the end, not exactly for me because it's not really exactly up my alley. It doesn't really have too much going on. It's a little bit this singular one note of just toasted sweetness going on. But Beer Advocate gives this beer an 87. I think it's decently better than that. I think I'm going to give this beer an 89. Yeah, it's not a bad beer at all. It hits all the points that you're looking for. It just tastes like a smaller, sort of Scottish wee heavy kind of beer. Yeah, so 89 from me. Until next time, guys, cheers. This is Three Floyds, Robert the Bruce. Later.